Hey everyone, it's Beth from Rustic Rose Jewelry, and today's video I'm going to be talking about actually selling to your customers. So this means from once they walk up to your table to when they walk away. So the first thing before any customers come and talk to you is to know your product and to know your business. This is crucial. If you don't know your product, you don't know what you're selling, you don't know the specifics, you don't know why you're selling it, then you're not going to be able to sell it. People aren't going to take your pitch and they're not going to buy your product. So simple things like the specifics of your product. So for example, I sell jewelry, so what is it made of? What are its uses? How should you wear it? Things like that people are going to want to know because they're buying it, they're committing themselves to the product, and they're going to want to know as much as they can about it. And then you're going to need to know about your customer. What are your customers' likes? What are their dislikes? What are their needs and wants? What's their budget? What kind of things are they into? Things like that are really important. And questions like that I kind of ask myself before I design my product so that I can keep that in mind while I'm learning about my product. So that's the most important thing, is to keep in mind your customers' needs and wants and to be educated about your product so that you can answer their questions to your best ability to be able to sell it to them and be successful. So the next thing to do is welcome your customers. So your customers are going to approach your table, and sometimes the tricky thing is they're going to look at your table and they're going to walk by it a couple of feet. This is a really tricky situation because sometimes it's hard to judge if they don't want to look, but they're customers and you never know who's going to buy your product, so it's important to greet everyone. Even if they're a couple meters or feet away, say, hey, how's it going? Reach out to them, make that connection. If they don't want to come to your table, that's fine, but who knows, maybe they're shy and they're just waiting for you to welcome them. So greet everyone, even if they don't fit in your target group. For me, I'm typically selling to women between ages 16 and about 40, but if a man comes up, of course I'm gonna talk to them, welcome them, give them my pitch, and tell them about my product because they know someone who wears jewelry and maybe they're shopping for someone who wears jewelry. And you never know, so it's always important, even if you can make the connection, it doesn't matter if they are or are not in your target group. Sell to them because every customer is a customer and every person is in that room because they are looking for something. And maybe it's your product, you never know. So be sure to greet everyone, be kind to everyone, and never leave anyone out just because you don't think that they would like jewelry, because you never know who they're shopping for or who they know. The most important piece of advice that I can give to you is to not be pushy, but to be kind. I've said it before in other videos and I'll say it again because it is important. It is crucial in building relationships with your customers. If they come to your table and you're like, these are my sales, blah 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 blah, you should buy this product, this will look great on you, you're not building a relationship, you're not making connections with them on a personal level. Well, they can feel comfortable to buy your product. So if you take anything away from this video, it's to be kind to your customers and to remember that you are relationship selling, and that comes first. Another very important tip is to, once you've greeted your customer, is to ask questions to get to know them. Simple questions for me would be, what brought you to the market? Do you wear a lot of jewelry? Do you have any friends that wear a lot of jewelry? Are you shopping for someone specific? Asking questions like these get the customer talking, and that's really important in kind of feeling out what their needs are, what they're looking for, so you can better help them. Another tip for you guys that's really important in creating a relationship with your customers is to listen to them. Listen to their words, listen to their tone, watch their body language, see how they're reacting and coming off to you, and feed off of that. Don't come off strong if they're being very hesitant to talk to you, very quiet. React to how they're being and go from there. It's crucial in creating a relationship where the customer doesn't feel like they're being pressured to buy or they're uncomfortable. Those are the tips that I'm going to leave you guys with today. I hope that you can use them and have a really successful market and a really successful business. And one thing is to never forget, don't be pushy, be kind.